Draft picks are in, and we got our grade. Our grade is an A. Seems like everybody was either A plus, A minus, or B plus, or B. We got Josh Connolly Jr. Now I like this pick, man. I like this pick. This dude is young. This dude is only 21, and he looks like he is ready to play now. He's ready to start. They might move him to guard because he plays guard too, or right tackle, but he can play guard too. Just in case when Cosme come back, he can play that too. Or they move Brandon Coleman to guard and move him to right tackle. I'm not sure, but the offensive line is set. We got some depth in the offensive line, and I'm sure they're going to sign some undrafted free agents. We already got people in place. Roster is going to be in depth with talent. They're getting rid of a lot of the C and C minus players that we have in this roster. We probably have a handful left. At least it's like not too much of a drop off. You got an A plus person. Probably got an A minus. We got a B plus person, B minus, C plus, A, B, C plus. We know C minuses and D's and E's and all the F's on this team. Not just to have bodies. Special team is going to be filled with people that probably C plus, B minus or something like that. And we drafted Troy Amos. Now I saw that a lot of people said they wanted Troy Amos. I think Fred Smoot was saying that he wanted us to get him. I think Brian Mitchell might have said something about him. I don't know if anybody else was like high on him, but I saw him. I like how he looks at the ball, looks at the quarterback, and he can play man, he can play zone. That backfield, if Lattimore can get to at least half of what he was in the beginning of his career, we're going to compete with the Eagles. That's what we're trying to do, compete with the Eagles. And a matter of fact, I think Josh Connolly played against Jalen Carter and gave Jalen Carter the business. You know what I'm saying? Jalen Carter didn't get him. He only gave up 2 sacks in his whole college career. That is excellent. We got him and we got Tunsil. Jalen Lane. Jalen Lane is a fast mofo. His 40 was 4.34. Woo! Come on, man. People kept saying they might have him on special teams. He might be like the punt returner. Yeah, I mean, because we need somebody fast back there. I'm sorry, McCaffrey, but this dude might give you a run for the spot. I don't know. I mean, I seen his highlights. The boy's good. Now, I wanted us to get Thornton Jr., Dante Thornton Jr., but he went to the Raiders. I was like, oh. And I wanted us to get a running back. Matter of fact, if y'all follow me, y'all know which running back I wanted us to get. Y'all go back to Draft Prospects video. Go watch that video. I said I wanted Rashard Smith. I said Brashard Smith can be our Pacheco. We can use him like the Chiefs used Pacheco. So somebody must have been listening to me, because guess who drafted him? That's right, the Chiefs. So now they got 2 Pachecos. Maybe they figured Pacheco gets hurt a lot or something, so they can just plug in another Pacheco. Because Brashard used to be a wide receiver, but he switched over to running back. Same as Pacheco. You know what I'm saying? Look at his highlights, man. He drafted linebacker Kane Madrano. I think that's how you pronounce his last name. And I saw his highlights, and I like what I see. I like that he plays for the ball. He like Sarah Steele, try to get the ball out. He looks at the quarterback. He gets interceptions. He's quick, side to side. He had 194 tackles, 10 pass breakups, 5 forced fumbles, and 3 interceptions. 6'3", 222 pounds. But they were saying that he might be on special teams, but I'm sure we can plug him in if something happens to, Wagner, Luvu. We probably can just plug him in. But maybe they can have him on one side opposite Luvu. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't know how they're going to play the defense, but most people think he's going to be on special teams. Of course, he's going to be on special teams because you got to work your way up. That is a plus. I like that draft pick. Last but not least, Jacoby Croskey-Merritt. It says here he recorded a 40-yard dash of 4.32. Now, he wasn't eligible for the combine. That's why I ain't see him. I was like, why I ain't see him in the combine? But he only played 1 year because of eligibility last season. But I done seen some highlights. And I watched the Shrine Bowl. And he stood out like a mofo. Adam Peters said that they interviewed him. They went to the Shrine Bowl. They saw what they saw. And they was like, oh yeah, you got to get him. And he was still there at 245. So yeah. So maybe people I don't know why he failed so far. I don't know. But he's fresh. And he looked like he was pretty good in the Shrine Bowl. Oh my God. It's like he was at least 7 yards of carry. 7 or 8 yards of carry in that Shrine Bowl. And that's against some good people. But yeah, I like him. It seemed like he's a good dude. And man, we need somebody like that because he is shifty. If you saw him in that Shrine Bowl, y'all need to go look at that Shrine Bowl, look at the highlights. Oh my God. Now his highlights, I was looking at it and I was like, he ain't really got to do nothing. Them holes are big as on a what? So he's just running. He ain't even cutting or nothing. He's just running. He decisive. Choom, I'm going this way. Because my hole is big as on a what? So I was like, I don't know if he's shifty or anything or elusive. Then when I saw that Shrine Bowl, in that Shrine Bowl, he was cutting, spinning, everything. Oh, you should have seen the commentators, man. The commentators praising this dude. And he got an award at the end of the game. Offensive, because I think he had 2 touchdowns, 97 yards. He dropped a ball that seemed that he should have caught, so he probably need to work on his hands. But I saw him catching balls in his highlights, so he can catch some balls out of the backfield. But he probably need to work on his hands. Man, I mean, probably need him as a 3rd down back or something. I don't know. I like all our draft picks. Y'all let me know what y'all think. I'm sure y'all had people that y'all probably wanted us to draft and we didn't draft them. I'm sure y'all want edge rushers and stuff like that. But they probably signed some free agents that's edge rushers, that's some sleepers. You never know. So, yeah. So my next video is probably going to be when the schedule comes out in May. I'm going to do my prediction again of what the record's going to be. So tune into that. All right, y'all. That's it for this video. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share. Hit that notification bell so you know when I drop videos.